Hi guys, so the rage of the entire Unity and gaming community has finally been heard. So Unity just posted an open letter addressed to us. Let's together read and expound the contents of the letter. To our community, I'm Mark Whitten and I lead Unity Create, which includes the Unity engine and editor teams. I want to start with this. I am sorry. We should have spoken with more of you and we should have incorporated more of your feedback before announcing our new runtime fee policy. Our goal with this policy is to ensure that we can continue to support you today and tomorrow and keep deeply investing on our game engine. Yeah, I do agree that they could have prevented this issue from blowing up if they have just tried to reach out to the community. Maybe reach out to the community and gather some feedback before rolling out the changes to the public. You are what makes Unity great, and we know we need to listen and work hard to earn your trust. We have heard your concerns and we're making changes in the policy we announced to address them. So this word here, and work hard to earn your trust. This is the difficult part right now. Changing or reverting the policy to a better version is easy. The hardest part now is how Unity gains its community's trust once again. A lot of users already left and tried other game engines. Some are just testing the waters. Just like what we're doing with Wisplight right now. We're testing out features with Unreal Engine. And so far it's doing great. And some are staying and are happy with this news. So what are these changes then? Let's continue. Our Unity personal plan will remain free and there will be no runtime fee for games built on Unity personal. So first and foremost, for Unity game developers that are using the Unity personal, there will be basically no runtime fees. So what are these runtime fees? So the runtime fees are the fees that they tried to change that will charge you for every install of your game on a user's device. But they basically just scratched that off and made it for free for Unity personal. And another change they added is this one. We'll be increasing the cap from $100,000 to $200,000 and we'll remove the requirement to use the made with Unity splash screen. So this is another change. Basically before, for you to remove your splash screen, you need to have the Unity Plus. But since they removed the Unity Plus, now they're giving it an option for Unity personal also to have your splash screen removed. So that's a good thing for developers using Unity personal. Since before, if you want to remove the splash screen with made by Unity, you need to upgrade to a Unity Plus account or can upgrade to Unity Pro. So this is a good news for Unity devs who want to remove the splash screen. And apart from that, they have increased the cap from 100,000 to 200,000, which is before, if you reach a revenue of 100,000, you need to upgrade your account to a Plus account or a Pro account. No game with less than 1 million in trailing 12-month revenue will be subject to the fee. So what does this mean? They will only account for games that are earning within a 12-month period a total of $1 million. So that's a very big number. That's a very big sale. So if your game is not earning 1 million in 12 months, you are not subject to the changes or the fee. So we have here, for those creators on Unity Pro and Unity Enterprise, we are also making changes based on your feedback. The runtime fee policy would only apply beginning with the next LTS version of Unity shipping in 2024 and beyond. So this is another good change that they made according to the feedback of users. Since before, the issue with this, when they announced the previous policy, is the runtime fee policy will apply to all games made by Unity, including games that are made years ago. Before, they're trying to enforce the fees to older games also. With all the outrage out there with the community, they tried to change the policy to only affect games that are using the latest version of Unity that will be shipping on 2024 and beyond. So basically all games that has been made with older versions of Unity before 2024 are exempt of this new policy. Your games that are currently shipped and projects you are currently working on will not be included unless you choose to upgrade them to this newer version of Unity. So all projects that are currently shipped and all projects that we are currently working on with the older versions of Unity will not be included in this new policy. We will make sure that you can stay on the terms applicable for the version of Unity editor you are using as long as you keep using that version. So this means that if they're trying to change change the TOS, the terms of service of Unity, they will apply it to newer versions of Unity instead. That means that they can't try and change anything in the terms of service with the older versions anytime they want. So this means that Unity users are protected from Unity changing the TOS anytime, since they can no longer enforce new changes to older TOS unless they try to upgrade a newer version of Unity and they apply those changes to that newer version of the engine. For games that are subject to the runtime fee, we are giving you a choice of either a 2.5 revenue share or the calculated amount based on the number of new people engaging with your game each month. Both of these numbers are self-reported from data you already have available. You'll always be billed the lesser amount. So what does this mean? So previously, according to their policy, they'll be charging a fee per install. So I think this is what they mean by based on the number of new people engaging in your game each month. They're just trying to reword it so that it doesn't sound crazy like per install. So it means that if a person is engaging on your game or try to install your game, basically, they will charge a fee. That's the previous policy, right? So right now, they're trying to make a cap for the game, since the issue with the previous policy is what if the installs are not tracked, or what if there will be piracy going on, which counts as an install for the game but doesn't have revenue, or what if they will spoof the game and install bomb the game if they hate a developer or something. Those things doesn't matter on this new policy, since they'll be having a cap of 2.5 revenue share. For example, if you reach, let's say, 5 million installs and you have a very small revenue for your game, you will just be paying the 2.5 revenue share instead of the 5 million installs or downloads times the fee. So basically, you'll just be paying for the lesser amount. That's what they're saying here. So basically, this new policy will clear out the frustrations with the installs, since it has a revenue share cap. Also, with this sentence here, both of these numbers are self-reported from data you already have available. So I think they will no longer be tracking your installs using their runtime feature. I think Unity will ask us developers to self-report our sales data and our user engagement data from Steam or other distributors out there. This will also fix the concerns with malware or tracking or privacy issues, since they no longer use tracking for the games that we will be shipping, and they will just rely on self-reported data from now on. So this is a win for us, the community. We want to continue to build the best engine for creators. We truly love this industry, and you are the reason why. I'd like to invite you to join me for a live fireside chat hosted by Jason Riemann today, where I'll do my best to answer your questions. In the meantime, here are some more details. Thank you for caring as deeply as you do, and thank you for giving us hard feedback, Mark Witten. So this is good. This is good news actually for the community. I know that this will not repair the trust that already has been broken, but this do fix a lot of issues with their previous policy. As for Wisplight, I still really want to use Unreal Engine as of the moment, not because of the fees or all this drama, but I just want what's best for our game Wisplight. And for now, Unreal Engine has the best capability to bring Wisplight's graphics to its best potential. But I don't know, I'm still trying to figure things out, especially with the assets, since right now actually I have already purchased a lot of assets from Unity already, almost $1,000 already for most of the assets that we'll be using for Wisplight, and I think it will be challenging to port all of those assets, and I don't know if it's even legal to port assets from Unity to Unreal. I'm not really sure about that. Let me know in the comments. Also, I've tested some features with Unreal, especially the Electronic Dreams ENV. It's very good. It's a dynamic and procedural asset tool that creates terrain for you automatically. But it really has a very high recommended specs for your PC for it to run, or for it not to crash. So maybe if I'm going to transfer my game, port the game to Unreal Engine, maybe I will be needing a new rig, since as of the moment, I'm currently using an i5 GTX 1070 for my GPU and an 8GB RAM. So far, I can work with Unity, but I don't know with Unreal Engine. So on the next devlog, I think I'm going to make a in-depth analysis if we'll be transferring Wisplight to Unreal Engine or if we'll be staying with Unity. We'll see. Basically, I'm personally not affected with the pricing plan that Unity is implementing, since this is my first game and I don't know if I can reach that threshold. I wish I could reach that 1 million sales threshold. Who doesn't want, right? But I'm not really expecting a lot of sales from my first game, so I'm not really affected by this at all. What I really like is just to make a game that what I want, what I envision to be. Both Unity and Unreal are good engines. Unreal has an edge with the graphics side, but Unity has the community and the assets that are made for Unity. Let me know what you think, guys. Help me out with some of my decisions. Comment down below your thoughts about Unity and Unreal Engine, if we truly are porting our project to Unreal. So on the next devlog, I'll do a side-by-side comparison with Unity and Unreal Engine and see the pros and cons if we're going to port our game to Unreal or if we're staying with Unity. So see you guys on the next video. Till next time.